Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and settle at the furthest limits of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and if your right hand shall hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the light around me become night, even the darkness is not dark to you. The night is as bright as the day, for the darkness is as light to you. For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works that I know very well. Friends, that's some words from Psalm 139. Reminding us that God is always with us. Today at St. Paul's, we gave away food. Our concern was for the working poor, those who depend on hourly pay, whose hours have been cut in this time of crisis. We gave out food, but there were those that couldn't come get food today. They're immunocompromised, they're elderly, have just gone through chemo, some have gone through surgery, some have chronic conditions that would prevent them from getting out. So we had volunteers take food to them. And I got to thinking about them and how some of these people holed up in their homes are lonely. Now, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. There have been dark times in my life where I was in a room full of people and still felt lonely. Maybe you've been there too. Elijah, a great prophet, once battled 450 prophets of Baal, and he won. God won. But Elijah started wondering, all this work, and what has it accomplished? And he felt alone, so lonely that he wanted to die. He thought he was the only one left and that his work for the Lord accomplished nothing. And the Lord came to him and called and said, Elijah, where are you? And he reminded him that there were 7,000 others just like Elijah that were doing God's work. Elisha once was threatened by the army of the Amorites, and Elisha's servant looked out and they were surrounded, and he said, oh, Elisha, what are we going to do? And Elisha said, well, the one on our side is greater than all the others. And Elisha prayed that his servant's eyes would be open, and when his servant's eyes were open, he saw that the hillsides were covered, surrounded by chariots of fire, the angel armies. Friends, in this time of fear, there are those who are alone and lonely. I invite you to give them a call. Check on them. Remind them they're not alone. That God is with them no matter where they go. And as brothers and sisters in Christ, we are with them as well. You're not alone. You're never alone if you have Christ on your side. Thanks for joining 4 Minute Church. Don't forget to hit subscribe button. Thank you. Until we meet again, may the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift his countenance upon you and grant you peace.